Simply Mama got to understand that Diddy trial and all that type of shit. All that way for the check to clear up. They're gonna get live. Right.
First car still right on it.
And they say Diddy, man. They said Diddy, man. Flip 50 Cent baby mama. My moderator on here today.
Your moderator. You said you getting one?
Well, I made last time the other night.
Oh.
For another night. And then my moderator. I was confused. I said, what are you talking about? Remember? Huh?
Visit your Southern California pet office today.
Said 50 Cent baby mama got to understand that Diddy trial. Anybody know any information on it? What's going on? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check my channel. I got all kind of content. You know what I'm saying? Check it out and all that, you know. Make sure you subscribe to Keisha Banks Reactions and Our Real Life with the Wilsons. That's all my channels right there. Shall subscribe. Where everybody out on this Sunday morning. Happy Sunday.
Oh, like this out.
But what I was told though, for these Sunday mama got to understand, and they said she supposed to diss that with P. Diddy. When it came out, a lot of people dissed that with P. Diddy. A lot of shit did with people. Everybody that he came in contact with, she shot his shot. Make sure y'all subscribe. But yeah, they said P. Diddy, man, had want to do some crazy shit, man. And I guess he supposed to diss someone 50 Cent baby mama and all that type of stuff, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? The more we hear about Diddy, the more stuff come out. All kind of shit that came out on Diddy. I don't know how true it is though, but they say she was on the stand. On the stand, and Diddy had his head down over there, smiling and smirking and shit. It's my 50 Cent gonna have a bad day, man. 50 Cent don't give a fuck about that shit. All people be thinking that shit gonna bother the motherfucker. Like, it don't bother people, you know. Only thing might bother 50 Cent is to take all his money. Other than that, I don't think he really care. But it is his number one karma because he did that to Rick Ross. Rick Ross, baby mama, when he did that shit with 50 Cent, they made videos and all that type of stuff on front of magazine cover, all kind of shit. So he did a cold motherfucker though. But 50 Cent did the same exact thing, you know, it came back around on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I feel like 50 Cent did that shit to Rick Ross and it came back on him. And Diddy was watching, he went in on it and he did it for Rick Ross.
Finish? Huh? Still put it up there. Don't waste it.
He needs to be locked up for 2 years. He deserves more than 2 years and all that now because guess what? He did a whole lot of stuff to people and all that, you know. They say he was drugging people too. Okay.
King, put it up there.
Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Subscribe. Share. Also, Go follow Keish and Banks Reaction. KISHBANKS Reactions. And then the RV Life with the Wilsons. RV Life with the Wilsons.
Oh. You clapping, mama?
Yeah, that's it. Diddy had drugs and all of the baby oil. Is that nigga was drugging people? The nigga Luke said he went there one time and he had took his son with him. Just one Diddy freak all. He said he had to make sure his son didn't drink nothing or touch nothing because everybody know everything be having drugs in it and shit. You can't take your phone in there. It's like jail. It's like going into a prison. So a motherfucker going to Diddy house, you got to take your phones. It's like going to a federal building. Now look where he at in the federal building.
King, don't start. Don't start with that noise.
Yeah, that's what that is though with P. Diddy though. Anybody watching the sports, they say game 2 come on tonight. The Pacers in the OKC. I got OKC. Yeah, talking about where you at. I'm outside. Yeah. Yeah, said where you at? I'm outside. They said I'll bring some Zah. I'm already blowing that, nigga. How? Where you at? Where you coming from, Ben? What state you from? All right, so nigga, Ben, don't do that, please. Moderator, tell me, don't do that. Ben, don't do that, please. About where you at? Oh, I see you in Florida. Shout out to Florida and all that, man. Being in Florida, shout out to Florida to the band, man. What part of Florida you in? Everybody in Florida say Zah. They don't say the regular. They say that. They got that Zah. That who? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Every time I do a live, I always get into my little story at the end. So I'm gonna tell you a story when I was in the pen at the end. You know what I'm saying? We do Florida grown. It's best 100. OG stands for
See a lighter?
ocean grown.
Lighter.
OG stands for ocean grown. You heard me?
Huh?
He said OG stands for ocean grown. So he said we see OG. When I say OG Kush, I mean ocean grown. I never knew that, man. That's some good information right there. You know what I'm saying? Informational. I'm in Cali though. This shit growing off the grass, off the dirt. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And to Keisha Banks Reactions and to RB Life with the Wilsons. Subscribe to those, please. Let you good?
No, I'm not good. Give me something to drink. Huh? And lighting the incense.
Story time. So, I was I'm born and raised in Compton, California. been there my whole life and all that type of stuff and all that. Did 5 times in prison. Got out. I ain't been in Compton ever since. Don't fuck around with none of that shit. Because every time I go to Compton, I go to jail, get chased by dogs or the police. So I don't be fucking with Compton like that. I don't fuck around like that. I just take care of my family, my wife and my kids. That's all I be on. So the story is, one day, my fuck was hanging on a certain street, I ain't gonna say the street and all that because, you know, I ain't trying to send nobody nowhere and all that. Like I'm trying to put somebody somewhere. I was hanging on the street in my hood one day and all that type of stuff and all that, you know. And it was this little dude that lived on my street, you know what I'm saying? And he was like kind of slow a little bit, but he used to walk around my whole hood. He used to walk around all the time. Like walk around, and everybody thought he was from my hood, but he wasn't from my hood and all that. He used to walk around all that 24/7. And I always see him and he was walk past, I always tell him like, hey man, stop walking around here like that, you know what I'm saying? People mistake you or think you from, you know what I'm saying, from right here, you ain't from right here and all that. I know you ain't from right here. We all know you ain't from right here, but other people that be trying to come over and do whatever they're gonna do and all that, they don't know that, whatever. And I end up catching the case. I go to prison. I get out, I see him again. He walking around, all that type of stuff and all that he be doing. That's what he walking around. So I catch another time in prison, and while I'm in prison, they say the people came over there and they unlocked this man. You know what I'm saying? Shot him all in his head, all whatever and all that. They thought he was from my area, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And when I found out, it hit me like a ton of bricks because I gave him all the warnings and all the signs that he needed and all that, but he ignored them. When you see this video, you know you know. You know what I'm saying? Here for his family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his family. You know what I'm saying? I say praise to his family and all that type of stuff because he was an innocent person and all that type of stuff. And that's why I don't like, that's why I don't, you know, I talk about such stuff because it's sensitive. It's somebody's family member and all that. So I don't like talking about people that got alive on my tongue like that. But this is something I want to talk about on this Sunday because I just feel like it needs to be heard. I know it probably got forgotten, but I ain't forget. Gonna leave a comment, gonna drop, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You good? That's what it was, though. That's what that was right there. That's one thing that happened over there, you know what I'm saying, that I like. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I just go out of, you know, some people live in certain places, then they walk around, all that type of stuff and all that, you know. They don't know what kind of danger be around. The immediate danger, we just don't know. Just somebody told you, somebody tell you, but I told him twice and he didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying it's his fault and all that, but, you know, that's what that was. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to leave that right there and all that. Have a good Sunday, y'all. Gone.